Alright, so we are in the bowels of Fragante Castle, trying to chase down a man by the name of Morris, who has been kidnapping children and other people and feeding them to some kind of monster. And, well, that monster might wind up attacking me as soon as I go down here, so we'll see how that goes. Wait, there's a treasure chest here? Oh, these guys are like super weak. Okay. Maybe I should use them to recharge my mana then.
Magician! Yo! そこか。やるな。詰めるよ。接近戦だ。詰めるよ。前へ。どうだ。このまま押し切る。どうする？マジックシーカー。
やるじゃないか。
So there is a chest here.
敵がいるな。詰めるよ。
These enemies are all super weak, so I don't have to enter battle to defeat them. That is not a real treasure chest. That is a mimic.
どうする？マジシャン。
Do I have laser equipped on these? Oh no, it's hammer I need. Oh, we're probably fine. Go on your feet. Okay.
Mina, 準備はいいか。最善を尽くさないとな。
王者の力よ。
さて、温存しておくか。
Very important item for these things are used to not get a proper steal off.
合わせてもらおう。
さて、王者の力、この身に宿れ。やめておくか。
Light is the only thing I need.
覚悟はいいか。考えさせてくれ。先に頼む。王者の魂をここに。
I didn't realize. Okay.
轟け。
状況を確認。マジックナイト。輝け。
シー現れよ。
王者の力、この身に宿れ。叩き潰す。加減はしない。イカズチよ。金魚。
マジックナイト、浄化の力よ。
参る。浄化。
正義のため。あと一息か。前へ行くぞ。遠距離マジシャン、轟け。やっと一息つけそうだな。
And I managed to get the item that I wanted as well, so that was good.
やった、もらっとこう。
Beast Slate, a great sword designed for hunting large beasts. Increases damage against beast-type monsters. 80 attack, 95% hit. Okay.
どうする？
I don't have first aid on anybody right now.
どうする？
Put you on cleric.
プリースト。
Can I afford to put first aid on? Great. Nobody? Okay.
それは
Elite items. At least did a bunch more magic there, so I would like to recover.
どうするマジシャンよっそこかひょっ前へひょっ
相変わらずやるな
どうだせっ捕らえたせっいや
さすがだな。
Right.
どうする プリースト
Priest.
良いものを見つけたなもらっておくといい
I don't know when I'm walking into a boss fight, so I've been swapping around my... archetypes quite a bit. Just in case I'm walking into a tough battle. Okay, there's a place where I can regenerate my MP. A crystal... Those crystals will continually summon enemies that are probably weak enough for me to murder outside of battle. It would appear this place is safe. Is it perhaps another of those Magla hollows? I think so, considering how thin the Magla is. Let's take a small break. The Magla filling the underground. Is this the so-called Melancholia? Indeed it is. You know of it? I'd heard whispers in the wind during my time in the Shadow Guard. You all seem rather accustomed to it. We've seen it a number of times. It seems to be cropping up more in recent days. Apparently, it's more likely to form in areas with a dark history. This grim place, for instance. Quite disturbing. No one in town would be able to live in peace if it spreads. Got it. Save. Let's see, what... Is this a dead end? That's impossible. Morris had to have escaped through here. Let us search the area. He's not here. There must be somewhere he could have fled. Okay. Yes, I can kill those. So I'm gonna switch over to mage and recover my mana.
マジシャンそこかいいもの見つけたな役に立ちそうだ
いかん感じかれたぞ。
や
今拾ったもの使えそうだな
I get 1 mana back for every one I kill. It's not terrible.
気づいた。
It's better than having to go back to town to recover and using up another day.
今拾ったもの使えそうだ
こいつはいい。
My characters to some classes that I want to level up though. They are getting a little bit of experience from this.
モーク
しいか。
フェイカー。
いいか。
キャッ
気づかれた。
はいセット
警戒して。
セットカッツフッセッセッキャッ
いい戦い方だ。
捕らえた詰めるよカッ
よし、いい感じね。
そこかセッ
体力が減って
接近戦だこのまま押し切る
回復しなくて大丈夫か。
詰めるよ接近戦だ
華麗な戦い方ね。
詰めるよセッキャッ体力減ったぜキャッギャ
Max mana is the player.
ッカッ手上げいいもの拾ったなどうする
It's higher with the mage.
プリースト
Oh yeah, we're close enough. Quite a bit of damage there.
どうす
I
る
wonder what kind of enemy the other.
捕らえたキャッギャッ
まだいいじゃないか。
接近戦だキャッセッキャッ
決勝は砕けた。もう安全だ。
Okay. Item here.
いいもの発見。もらっておきましょう。
Is this... Oh, I think it summons those fish stews. It looks like this is the way the dude we're after went. So, see what's over here first. Oh no, it summons the dogs. Okay.
敵に見つかったぞ注意しろそこか
The dude is still
いいも
alive,
の拾ったね。
but I can come back to recover my
気を
MP
つ
if
け
I
て
need to.
敵に見つかったよ。
キャッよしカッギャッ
Efficient way possible.
お
キャッ
お、良いものを
キャッカーセッカッキャッ
聞いてる。いけるよ。
セッセッカー敵がいるのか
能力上昇。
Grab that item.
よっはっ
この感じ。
セッ
近くに何かあるかも。
キャッ詰めるよセッ接近戦だ
もらっておきましょう。
前へキャッおいいもの拾ったな
Alright. There might be
Those-
something through here, so back to my main classes.
ソードマスター
マジックナイト。
シーフ。
That should be fine.
敵は負けたみたいね。一安心だわ。ねえ。近くに何かありそうよ。
Uh-oh. That monster again. I'm sensing it. I've got a bad feeling about this.
どう
Seems
や
that
ら
bad feeling of yours is spot on. Oh god. Right there.
まさか
まずい。
Here, easy prey here. Run before we are eaten.
走って。
こっちだ。
Look, there's a lift. Let's use it to escape. Okay. Did we get away? For now. Thought we were goners. Heading up is the way to safety, right? A hairline escape indeed. We were fortunate there was a lift. We should be making our way into the castle proper now. Morris has to be somewhere ahead. He's gonna pay for making us go through that. We've gone quite a ways up. You think we're inside the castle yet? Feels different than the part of the castle Barden took us to. More like a secret underground passage. It likely is. It makes sense that Morris would run this way. Morris can't have gotten far. Let's look for him.
し
An
かし
underground passageway. As I thought, something is afoot in this castle. I can't go back, can I? Oh, I can. Monster's gone now. Lights are back on. Just want to make sure there's no items. Doesn't appear there is. Okay. Another Megla hollow here. These are the only places that you could save inside of a dungeon. Another Megla hollow. I say we need a break. Fine idea.
そうだな。
It is important to rest where we can. Hey, what do you make of the Lady Joanna? Barden has faith in her, but after these trials within, I find it hard to believe she's not involved with this. Right.
ああ
Whatever the circumstances are, she has to be wrapped up in it all somehow. Morris could be threatening her, or perhaps worse. Either way, I think she's another key to the whole thing. I don't think she's innocent. I don't wish to doubt her. She thinks of her people and was heartbroken over the incidents. Such nobility is rare. I'd like to believe that. I think your hopes are going to be or not. All right. Give it up, Morris. There's nowhere left to... Oh, Lady Joanna. Halt.
待て。
So you were with her all along, were you? Planning to take her hostage? You cur. You would dare threaten your liege lady? For people who have made it this far, you're really rather dull. Hopeless. You scheming, you knave. Hey, was that the monster? You're long past due for being eaten. I had to lure you here to see it done. And on that note, dinner is nearly served.
No.
Fell into a super obvious trap. Calico, what? You can fly.
ね
I said, wake up. Oh. Great. Finally. Are you okay? We got thrown into cells while we were out. I managed to stay hidden inside your bag. Ah, him. You know who I am? I'm a bloody captain of the state, of Grand Traz bloody army. And this tawdry guard corps locks me up like some criminal? I have never been so mistreated. That voice, isn't that Captain Klinger? The one that fled from the mines? Why would he be here? You're so important to the Royal Army, would you really be here alone? Not that it matters, it's nearly supper time. No, please. I wouldn't even taste good. Well, so much for him. No, I don't want to believe it. That had to have been Captain Klinger's voice. They used him to feed the monster. So instead of returning to Grand Trad, he came to Martira, only to get caught by Morris. How terrible. Well, I don't have any sympathy for him. After the number of people he got killed? Oh, finally awake, eh? Got your friends in cages as well. Almost feeding time for the beasts. And you, my friends, are the next course. This is what happens when you stick your noses where they didn't belong. I can't do this Scottish accent stuff. But unfortunately, the time has come. There's a limit to how much bait we can procure. By the time the guard corps comes around, I'll be long gone from this backwater hovel. You lot stay healthy now, you hear? Morris must think he can get out of the city. We've got to find him before he does. We don't have time to be stuck in a cell, that's for sure. Look, there's a contraption here that probably opens a cell. Sit tight. Gallica to the rescue. Can you even move that? Okay. Cool. What? Why did it open both cells? Careful, we've got incoming. Oh, these are... I think we managed to fend them off for the time being. What's everyone else doing? That voice. Is that you, Gallica? Are you nearby? Oh, great. We're all split up. Heisme. His voice is coming from past this gate. Hold on a second. Oh, well. You're quite useful today, Gallica. Ah, you two are all right. Successful jailbreak, I see. We avoid being eaten yet again. Looks like everyone was locked in different cells. We've got to get them out quick. Hold on a moment. That contraption, it seems to open the cell next to it as well. Right. There's no other way around it. It seems each cell contains a different variety of monster. You should consider the order you open the cells in. Best to check in with the others as well. We leave our escape in your capable hands. Okay. Stroll and Hulkenberg should be near. Let's see what they have to say. Oh, those guys are no match for me anyways. That one's dangerous. So I want to have my entire party to fight that one. The rest are probably fine. Oh, okay. I wanted to grab those items, but rescue everybody first. Item here too. Magla pill. Those are useful. What is that? Oh, yeah. Nutritious alcoholic beverage made from a secret recipe restores 50% HP to all out. That is crazy good. Yeah. So this one is for these two cells. This one is for these two cells. This one is for these two. Okay. Magla potion. It is very useful. You appear unharmed, at least. Apologies. I should not have fallen prey to such a scheme. There wasn't anything we could do about it. Not with that pit. Anyway, the monsters next to you look a bit tough, don't they, Hulkenberg? I think they're fine. They were in the underground channel as well. They're not impossible to defeat, but it'd be dangerous to underestimate them. Beating these enemies is definitely possible with allies. What do you want to do? Glad you two are safe. Seems like no one got eaten, fortunately. As for me, I was woken up by that terrible scream. The voice sounded familiar. I'd say he had it coming, honestly. Never mind that, though. Stroll, the monster in the cell next to you looks fairly strong. Yeah. That's a strong enemy, so we'd be taking quite a risk. Everything will be for naught if we get defeated here. Be careful when opening the cells. But it's got a treasure chest beside it.
この感じ
Okay. I mean, there's 5 of these ones, but they can't even take me into battle, I don't think.
どうする？
どうする？
Let's open it.
わかったわ。
Enemies incoming. Brace yourselves. Fear not, my blade is yours.
捉えた。ひょっかっかっ。
戦い方だ。
Silver, thank you for getting me out of there. I owe you. What are you talking about? We're allies. Of course we'd help you. See, you have my thanks. I'm a high enough level that the enemies here cannot force me into a turn-based battle where it would be fairly dangerous. That is a real chest.
宝があるみたい。
見つけた。
And Tumbra Igniter. Simple Dark Igniter enables the single target dark skill Mage Darkness when equipped. Okay. These guys also can't take me into a battle.
どうする？
It only costs 10 MP to survive. That's pretty good. Alright.
どうする？わかったわ。
Alright. Watch out. It's over if you give them an opening. Not on my watch. Let's make quick work of this.
そこか。いや。
いい戦い方だ。
ひょっひょっかっ。
体力に注意しておけよ。減っているぞ。
I'm in your debt again. Apologies for putting you through the trouble.
大丈夫。
Right back at you. The most important thing is that you're okay. You're ever reliable.
よし。
So was this one? If you were a lower level, this section would be quite a challenge. 'Cause the easiest enemies are the 5. You'd have to fight them all at the same time.
待
That's
っ
a
て。
regular chest
近
too.
くに何か。
見つけた。
ほうほ
Prevents burn. Oh, right. This chimera thing could cause burn. Ew. And I forget what they're weak to as well. Maybe
どうする？
switch to mage.
マジシャン。 I guess that's probably fine. It's healed up. Alright.
どうする？わかったわ。
Alright, this is the one that might give me a bit of trouble.
気をつけ
This
て。
enemy is gonna pack a punch, so be careful. I'm with you. Let's get this done.
敵がいるな。
Whoa.
接近戦だ。
Oh, we can defeat it on the field.
う。さすがだな。
I did not know that.
助かった。
Made it. Sorry about all that. Thanks for the help. You're welcome. I'm glad you're safe. Being eaten alive is not high on my list of ways to go, so I do appreciate it. All present and accounted for? Looks like it. Let's hurry after Morris then. He's probably trying to skip town as we speak. Impudent bastard. He has another thing coming. Let us find a way back up. Morris will not wait long. This time we'll make Morris confess, and Joanna, however she's involved in this. Alright, that one's real too. Kind of surprised. Sleepy-eyed katana. Even a tiny cut from this blade puts victims into a dreamless slumber. That is so good. Alright. Oh, is that the... I heard a sound. I didn't think it was a torch. What is this? Bloody iron shit. Is it for execution? Survival medicine.
これは役に立ちそうだ。
どうする？プリースト!
This trail of blood is still fresh. This was the cell that Klinger was locked up in. Klinger? I didn't think it was possible, but I guess it really was his voice I heard. Morris ended up using him as bait. That means that monster was here, and... Oh. I'd never excuse someone like him, but for it to end like this... Oh. Let's just worry about ourselves, shall we? Let's press on. We'll capture Morris, whatever it takes. Okay, so we're like back where we were for the trap. I think there's a couple items here. That was a regular chest. Miraculous medicine. Ambrosia. Preparing me for the upcoming boss fights by the looks of things. Even pitfall traps. This castle has too many dark secrets. Kidding. Going to save.
Nah.
Alright. Now we haven't been here, have we? I wonder what's inside. This is a castle proper now, right? Oh, it doesn't look like that's a path that we can take, judging by the map. That's Joanna. What? Oh. So she had a child and something happened. Oh god, that monster is her child. Oh my god. Alright. These are...
全部子供用のだ。
昔ジョアンナにも子供がいたってこと？そういえばバードンも言ってたような。
だが、こんな地下にあるのはおかしくないか？
肖像を 妙だ。貴族が子女の誕生を祝って書かせることはよくあるが、これには夫も子供も描かれている。
And it's all scratched up.
確かに身重の妻一人だけの肖像なんてあまり見ない気がするな。
ねえ見て。
これは日記だ。ジョアンナの子を育てていた乳母のものか。なるほどな。どうやらジョアンナは未婚だったらしい。子供の父親は正式に婚姻を結んだ男ではなかったようだ。
道ならぬ恋路ということか。
このマルティラではそうなんだろう。相手の男は異種族だった。だから婚姻を結べなかったんだ。遺族根血の子は忌み子として不幸をもたらすと信じられていたそうだ。田舎は迷信じみた因習が根強い。ジョアンナは馬鹿げたことと一周して子供を公表しようとしたが、そこで悲劇が起きた。乳母として雇われた老女がその子を手にかけ命を奪ったらしい。
That's terrible.
ちょうど国のあちこちで人間の出現が増え始めていた時期だ。
乳母にもまさしくそれが災いと映ったのか。その果てに良かれと思って
But I think that child got turned into one of those.
しかもジョアンナの親族は忌み子の公表を防いだ乳母を功労者とみなして罪を問わなかった。逆に父親だった男は身一つで町から追放されてしまったそうだ。乳母の日記の最後にはこう書かれている。神よ、聖なる罪をお許しくださいってな。
先に進もう。嫌な予感がする。
That's... Looks like a portrait of Joanna when she was pregnant. It's been torn to shreds. This portrait's in sorry condition. An expectant mother should be a heartwarming sight, and yet... This tearing looks unnatural. Did she do this herself? Or perhaps... The diary. It seems to be about raising a child. Day 53. The child is growing up healthy. He's eaten a lot of food today too. What a big eater, finishing his food in one bite. Ah, my darling's the most precious baby in the world. Or so it said. That's talking about the monster probably. Yikes. Hey, could this mean...
ほう、これは役に立ちそうだ。
There's an unfinished letter here. It looks like it was addressed to someone. My child has returned. God has answered my prayer. Yeah, okay. God has answered my prayers. Says the child surely must be a gift from God himself. I will no longer be alone. A gift from God? What in blazes does that mean? A human in the form of a child, probably. The broken cradle. Was something heavy placed inside? This break looks a bit unnatural, don't you think? Like something other than a baby was put here? What could have done this? Maybe it's best not to think, about it. Alright. Oh. Looks like it's boss time. Just so I don't have to watch a scene again in case I get owned. All right. Sure, I've got all the skills that I want. Is he weak to? Wind. I don't have wind dodge, so nothing I can do about that one. That might be a good one to have,
いいか
just in case I can't find a weakness. I have meta line. I guess I don't need that because my weapon can do it. Alright. Let's go. I can sense that monster up ahead. Are you ready? Let's go. Let us end this here. Time for a close to this case. What? Here already?
まで来るとは。
子供の声。ってわけじゃなさそうね。
お腹すいたの？甘えん坊さんね。この化け物、人間か。
それが今のあんたの愛しい子供か。
食べ盛りだからモリスに調達してもらってたの。食事は確保できた？
それが。
役立たずよね。賞金稼ぎの始末は失敗。パイザメ本人まで来させてし
Just gonna feed him to it. Yeah.
まう。でもいいわ。あなた柔らかそうだからこの子の好みに合いそう。
なぜこんななくしたこの香りがなぜ人食いの化け物なんだ。
人を食う化け物は市民どもの方よ。迷信や不安に負けて吹き上がり平気で人も殺す。私も同じ対応をしているだ。意味語だから気味が悪いから殺してしまう。そんな人々を食ってこの子は育つ。まさに愛しい我が子。飲酒に飲まれず 強く育つ我が子か。
おい、お前も何か言ってやれ。子供までさらってその罪をよりによってお前に着せたんだぞ。
拙者はこの女の気持ちがわかる。こう守るためなら世界を敵に回しても構わない。それは親として真っ当な感情だ。その闇の中で道を誤ったからとて拙者には責められない。子に先立たれる絶望は人一人を狂わせるにあまりある地獄だ。だが拙者はこいつらに教えられた。闇から這い出るには向き合うしかないんだ。少しずつでいい。当たり前のことに目を開け。その怪物はお前の愛した我が子なんかじゃない。
黙りなさい。何がわかるの。邪魔するならあなたたちも餌になってもらうわ。
ああ、憎むがいい。全てぶつけてこい。今は正義の出番じゃない。こっちも全力でお前を受け止めてやる。
いいわ、私の愛しい赤ちゃん好きにしてしまいなさい。
Lovely. Hero.
さあ、お食事の続きよ。たくさんお食べ。
これが消えていった人たちが最後に見た光景か。
悲しい呪いはここで断ち切る。我らにできる唯一の弔いだ。やるぞ隊長。この怪物必ず討ち取る。
正体が分かればこっちのもんよ。やっちゃいましょう。
Homo Jaluzo.
シー
Do you have the steal from it?
恨むなよ。何も持っていないか。
Doesn't look
貴
like
族
they
と
have
して
anything we can
責務
steal.
は果たすさ。
Good to know.
正体
合わせてもらおう。もっとうまいキル。
正義の悪は正す。考えさせてくれ。
Slash.
力押しじゃ勝てないよ。
覚悟はいいか。粉々にしてやる。
攻撃綺麗に入ったね。ストロールもやるじゃない。
Strike. I didn't figure
王者の魂を
any of
ここに。
the
違うな。
physical
この力で
attacks. Light.
輝け。
状況をなすべきことのために
Dark.
闇の力よ。
Maybe it
有
doesn't have
事
a
不死。
weakness.
不似合いだな。シーはっ一戦。
How does it work?
はいだね。防御力
Oh,
が
that
上がって
also
るよ。
lowered my defense.
手
Lovely.
加減はなしだ。炎の力だ。
Wow, that didn't do anything.
加減はしない。氷よ。
隊長、
Nice.
防御力が低下してるよ。
I don't think it has a weakness.
これが我が剣。
Just lovely.
大丈夫か。
ありがたい。
感謝する。シーアインセー
Never was suppressed. Oh, I see.
体力が減ってる。回復を優
Man,
先
he
して。
really doesn't like Hazme, huh?
ソードマスター。切り捨てる。
That didn't do nearly as much.
恥ずかしくて。
回復してあげて。
立て直す。
助かった。
すまない。
さすがだな。
隊長。
仲間と共に。
連携すれば。
我が力を見よ。
Uh-oh. I wonder if there's a way to knock him out of this.
シーいささか強いか。
That's about to be a real big attack.
参る。アイン奥義。ピンとこないな。シー違うな。王者の力よ。一刀に伏す。
隊長。防御力
ソードマスター。 やれやれ。
But this is...
ソードマスター。チェア。
攻撃きれいに入ったね。
大丈夫。王者の魂をここに。もっといい手があるはず。
死の誓いと共に。
That did not work. Okay.
皆の力を貸してくれ。
I think it's going to be a physical attack, so let's give this a try. Oh, it's... shit, it's only for one.
これではダメだった。この道具じゃない。命令の
Thank
力
you,
を。
God. I think it's going to ignore this if I try it.
やめておこ
Do I have anything to guess? Lower his hit and evasion.
う。使うぞ。
Yeah.
参る。安易に頼りすぎか。
Oh,
生き延びる。
jumping playtime. Okay.
みんな大
Everyone
丈
okay?
夫？
That thing's been staring at us for a while now.
こっ
It's
ちを
so
ずっ
creepy.
とジロジロ見てずっと見て。そうよ、あの目だわ。
Huh.
あの大きい目を狙えばこっちを狙いにくくなるはずよ。 わいそうだなんて言ってられないわよ。隙を見て狙ってみて。あの目を叩けば相手の行動を制限できるかも。
Alright.
ソードマスター
Can we hit the eyes with the raging edge? Yes. Okay, cool.
どう
Resistant to slash. That's
加
good.
減はしない
I bet it's pierce that we need.
いけ
Yes.
弱点に命中。
騎士の
Shock.
力我が正義にかけて突破する。
シュリケンベルグの攻撃が弱点に命中。
We hit it with darkness.
重装を使うか。頑強な敵だ。
正義の王者の力この身に宿れ
I resisted to slash, so I don't want to hit it with that again.
叩き潰す思ったより耐えるな落ち着くフリーズド
誰か回復を。
まだ倒れるわけには
すまない。
助かった。
ありがたい
回避。やるじゃない隊長。
これが我が剣。貫け。
シュリケンベルグの攻撃が弱点に命中。
せい。
Oh yeah, strong to slash. What light?
現れよ。
ソードマスター叩き切る
One eye
これで
close.
随分出しづらいはず。
やれ行くぞじゃあ
Okay.
一気に攻める
この位置はほとんどわからないはず。今のうちよ。
英霊の力を。いや
Lightning and wind are the only things we haven't tried, and I don't have anything.
我が正義にかけて。剣ようがて。思ったよりやるな。
使わせてもらおう。ザン。すまん。あとを頼む。
Rise in pain from having both eyes crushed.
回避。やるじゃない隊長。
手加減はなしだ
Not naive enough to believe this is the end of the fight.
や
攻撃きれいに入ったね。
落ち着く
やるじゃない。
光よ
英霊の力を。まだ耐えるか。
せい。は。一戦。
今の一撃お見事。名人芸ねハイザメ。
はあ往生際が悪い
Enough.
数この力で他のやり方は詰めるよ
Still not enough.
耐える
Hey. Oh, like,
愛しの我が子。母が
uh-oh.
この母が助けてあげますからね。私のすべての魔力をあなたに。
嘘でしょ。
Oh, shoot. Okay.
マジックナイト。突破する。
シュリケンベルグの攻撃が
ユージフの身のこなし。参る。不似合いだな。合わせてくれ。 え直すだ。シーオン。
王者の力この身に宿れ。
攻撃きれいに入ったね。
王者の魂をここに。下がれよフリースト。貫け。よしどうだ。
これで随分動きづらいはず。
マジックナイト。貫け。
さあ観念せよ。
I think I could take out both of his eyes before his turn.
手加減はなしだ。せや行くぞ。
Maybe not.
行け。
No.
弱点に命中。その調子よ
タック
隊長。
まだまだだ。
セルフが華麗に回避。やったね。
なすべきことのために剣ようがて。どうだ。
これでこっちの位置はほとんどわからないはず。
拙者に一番使わせてもらおう。一刀に伏す。
今の一撃を
最善ソードマスター。
ねハイザメ。
粉々にしてやる。
攻撃きれいに入ったね。
加減はしない。
ロードもやるじゃない。
キャー。
行くぞ。貫け。
せい。
悪は正す。
見えている。
ハイザメの華麗な回避。
フリースト輝け。残った
マジックナイト。倒しきれんか。
シー思ったよりやるな。
手加減はなしだ。燃え尽きろ。思ったより耐えるな。
Oh,
こんなものか。
戻っちゃった。
beat him.
行くぞ。行け。
弱点に命中。
騎士の英霊の力を突破する。
キルケンベルグの攻撃が
さあ観念せよ。払われよ。
貴族悪は正す。やっあと一息か。王者の魂をここに。一気に攻める。
みんな無事か。マジックナイト。
今のうちよ。
まだ耐えるか。
王者の力よ。はっ一戦。すまん、あとを頼む。
嘘。誰を狙ってるかわからない。
Rampage comes from all angles. Okay, so this is like his last ditch attack.
ソードマスター。どう。
That's it. Luzo's baby clothes. 4,000 reeve, 2,500 mag, 600 archetype experience, and 2,400 normal experience. Damn.
さらなる高みを目指
Magic.
す。力がついたな。
Magic and endurance. Cool. Dark truths.
拙者にも少し前まで子供がいた。だが守ってやれなかった。近くの村でパリパスが暴動を起こしたんだ。運悪く息子が巻き込まれ袋叩きにされた。 もっともその時点では死ぬほどの大怪我じゃなかったんだ。だが動けない息子を誰一人助けなかった。優自負だったからだ。幼い子が血まみれで倒れていたのに半日以上も放置された。拙者が駆けつけた時にはもう。
そうだったのか。
現実を受け入れられず地獄の日々だった。面倒事から逃げ続け、オオスナムシの巣で寝泊まりするまでに落ちた。あんな場所にいた本当の理由は食われたっていいと思っていたからだ。
灰ザメ。
だがな、こいつらに引きずり出されて久しぶりに夜空を見上げた時、ふと気づいたんだ。息子に顔向けできない生き方をしていてはいけない。そう思うと息子の記憶が辛いだけのものじゃなくなっていた。目を背けずによく見るんだ。この怪物はお主の子供ではない。もういないんだ。
愛していたの。できることなら変わってあげたかった。愛していたのよ。
分かってる。その思いはもう誰も奪えやしない。悪夢は終わったんだ。
どうする？証拠としてこの怪物を運び出すか？
We wanted a big head to present, right? I don't
い
know.
や、俺たちの証言だけじゃ今まで住人を食ってたのがこの怪物だと証明できない。売名だと叩かれる可能性もある。
初めてお会いした日の約束、覚えていますか？事件が解決したらあなたへの指示を呼びかけてもよいと。残念ながらそれはもう叶いません。そこで代わりに私の首を捧げるのはいかがでしょ
どういう意味かわからないが。
う？私を勇者品評会へお連れください。大観衆の前で私自ら真相を明かし懺悔しましょう。領主自ら語るのですから、犯行の証明にもなりましょう。晴れの場で教主であるフォーデンの顔に泥を塗ったとなれば、あなたは最悪裁判もなしに。ただ 一つだけお願いが。執務のすべてを後の者に引き継いでおきたいのです。虫のいい話とは思いますが、後からバードンと共にオセアナで合流するので
Oh,
は
who's going to be
いけ
her
ませんか。
successor then?
罪は償います。あの時別れた子のためにも。
どうする？正直逃げ出す可能性がないとは。
だが人々の今後を思えば言い分もわかる。一歩間違えば町ぐるみで制裁されかねない。守るには準備がいるだろう。
隊長は君だ。判断は任せる。
ジョアンナを信じよう。
The rumors painted Heisme as a criminal, but I chose to believe in him. I want to extend Joanna the same grace. Country where no one's future is written in stone. If that's our goal, then this is a chance we have to take.
甘いんだから。けど無理に連行しないのは正解かもね。
手荒にやって無理やり言わせたと思われたら、せっかくの自白の信憑性がなくなる。
Something that didn't even occur to me.
決まりだな。
心遣い重ね重ね感謝します。
One moment. Okay.
なぜでしょう。急に心の霧が晴れたよ
Her
うです。
fate is going to be something awful. Apprehend the real kidnapper. Joanna, the true culprit behind the abductions, was detained. This will put an end to the kidnappings. She is admitted to the crime and will meet us in Oceania for the exhibition. And we have to leave tomorrow.
聞いたよ、ジョアンナ様が。身柄は私が責任を持って品評会へ送り届けよう。ハイザメ殿の手配書も取り下げておかねば。もちろん賞金は満額を支払いする。真犯人を知りたいと言ったのは他ならぬこの私だ。
よし、これで凱旋車の部品を調達できるかい？
Smack.
少年、頼み
He
が
wants the money to go to the town.
賞金の一部を
Yeah.
遺族に譲ってやってくれないか。言えた義理ではないが、これではあまりに忍びない。
一部じゃない。全額を寄付しよう。
よく言った。
俺もそれで構わない。もともと目的は首だ。
How much for my 100,000?
なんと、あなた方こそ
But this
真の
will
騎士だ。
increase my reputation
事
probably.
件のことを住民らには自分から必ずや話しておこ
品評会までは情報を外に流さないように頼む。知られたらどんな妨害があるか知れたもんじゃない。
う。約束しよう。この依頼、あなた方に託してよかった。
charges made against Haizme in the bounty were falsified by the real criminals. At his behest, I donated the bounty reward to the victims' families. All I get for a reward is courage. Alright.
ハイザメ、この事件解決したのはあなたのおかげだ。犯人も城の秘密も我々では見つけられなかった。
そうだな。バードンが言った真の騎士って言葉はお前にも当てはまると思う。
もし行く当てが決まっていないなら、これからも我らに力を貸してもらえないか。
目的というのは王になることか。
No, we can tell you the true reason though.
少し違うな。なあ、俺たちの秘密のこと藍ザメに話しても構わないか。
ここまで来たら構わない。
ああ、私も問題ないと思う。
We told Haizme everything, from the prince's survival to our plot for Louis's favor.
王子殿下がご存命。なるほど。必死だったのはそういうわけか。
力を貸してもらえないか。
愚問だな。こんな命だが、その大義のためにかけてみよう。自らの意志で主を選ぶか。悪くない気分だ。
主じゃない。友だ。
そうだったな。
Holy shit! After solving the case, I've gained support from the people of Martira. I'm one step closer to Louis and executing our plan to save the prince.
今回は全然活躍できなかったな。せっかく覚悟を決めたのに。
Gallica seems to be doubting herself. She wanted to play a more active role, but I suppose things didn't go according to plan.
けど、ようやく私の使命ってやつを見つけたんだもん。気合い入れ直さなきゃ。
I can sense Gallica's newfound motivation and faith in me.
神秘の妖精ガリカ、魔術師の美徳を抱き続ける者。あなたに眠る新たな英雄像が彼女との絆によって芽生えたようです。新たな力を携え、さらなる絆を育て上げなさい。あなた自身の宿命を果たすために。
あんたとは運命共同体ってやつね。
Party can now study the wizard. Enemy analysis squad battle is now more detailed, so... Does that mean it's going to show me attacks and stuff, or what? Alright. Wizard archetype unlocked.
よし。あとはブライハーベンに向かってジョアンナが来るのを待つだけだな。
それなんだが、道中の谷で崖崩れが起きてしばらく通れないらしい。競技会前には復旧するらしいから、それまでは各自やれることをやっておいてくれ。
信号が決する日にまた一日
Does that mean we're stuck in Martira till...
さあ、競技会の様子、実際にこの目で見て確かめてきたぜ。耳かっぽじってよく聞けよ、皆の衆。今までは凱旋者の小競り合いや決闘騒ぎが中心だったが、いよいよ本番だ。身の丈に合わない首狩りに挑んで命を落とした候補者がかなりの数いるようだ。
Shocker.
けど 戦いに自信のない候補者が諦めちまう一方で、金に物を言わせて首を手に入れた連中もいるらしい。
卑怯じゃない？
それも一つの力ってことだろ。戦争が強いだけが王様じゃないしな。
ただ誰がどんな首を持って現れるか、品評会で実際に物が出るまで未知な部分が多い。噂じゃ首そっちのけでマルティラの町で面白いことを企んでたやつもいるみたいだ。
面白いことって気になる。
おっと悪いが一応工事人なんでな。特定の誰かの肩は持てないが、この先退屈はしなさそうだ。とはいえ気になるのはルイの動きだ。噂じゃ競技会に目もくれずに相変わらず人間をバッサバッサと討伐して回ってるらしいな。参加せずともルイには支持が集まり続けている。フォーデン芸家にとっちゃさぞ面白くないだろうな。さてどうなる？
Quite the character.
よし、忘れ物はねえか。
あとは胸を張ってオセアナに向かうだけだ。
見てろよルイ、度肝を抜いてやる。
じゃあ出発するぞ。周辺の詳しい地図をバードンからもらったからな。
かなり距離がありそうね。またガタガタ揺れまくったりしないでしょうね。
What do you care? You could fly.
マシになってるはずだぜ。
Yeah.
てかお前さんは飛んでんだから関係ないだろ。
ああ、なんだかどっと疲れが出たな。寝ておくか。はいざめ、なぜ俺の寝床で寝ている？体小さいんだからここじゃなくていいだろ。
何にもしてもいないのも良いではないか。良いではないか。
どんな夢見てるんだ。
私の寝床は貸さんぞ。勝手に入れば切る。
どいつもこいつも。
Alright.
さて、
Next is Port Brilehaven, the capital of the Principality of Oceania. If we punch it south out of Martira, we'll make it in, oh, I'd say 3 nights, 4 days or so. Oh, so we're gonna have to fight somebody on the way there. Wow, so that's Port Brilehaven. Capital of the Principality of Oceania, a flourishing trade port known for its liberal, free-spirited atmosphere, home to an ocean breeze and infrequent tempests. Interesting. Alright. Stormy.
急ごう。
Storm is unique to that region, huh?
急ごう。
Oh, we don't have much of a choice.
ここだな。
ここはここって。
who is that, though? Is that, Katharina?
そこね。
She's got a weakness to some kind of magic, I think. I'd better prepare for that. What sort of place is Port Brilehaven exactly? It's a large city of prosperous commerce, due in no small part to its oceanside proximity. I envision droves of people will pour in for the exhibition. All the people delayed by the landslide might still be showing up. Keep an eye on the road, okay, Nearest? Why, I never. Who do you think you're talking to? Leave it to me. Next stop, Port Brilehaven, capital of Oceania. Alright.
惨劇の舞台となった古城の町を後にし、 一行は勇者品評会に赴くため凱旋車を走らせる。目指す地はオセアナ公国の首都海洋都市ブライハーベン。まだ見ぬ地で彼らが得るのは名声か、それとも。
聞こえてっか？
Nearest's voice echoing out from the rudder phone. If you're hurting for things to do, hop on over to the lounge. I've fixed the plant culture chamber so you can grow seeds if you've got them. Thanks to Nearest, you can now use the plant culture chamber in the lounge. Use it to plant any seeds you have. Thanks to the magic of the igniter, your crops will be ready for harvest the very next day. Wow, okay. 3 days until we reach Brylehaven. Parapus riots. An incident 12 years prior where a group of Parapus suddenly revolted in the outskirts of Grand Trad and lashed out at the Crown Theocracy's forces. Though it was officially deemed a riot caused by discontent over discriminatory treatment of the Parapus tribe, there remains some public doubt as the motives and goals of the uprising seemed inconsistent with the number of people involved. Some who witnessed the event firsthand testified that the Parapus in question did not seem to be acting in anger, but suffering from some terrible agony, enough that they were no longer in their right minds. What? So a disease or... So somebody caused them to happen. And I wonder if Heisby is aware of that. Oh, I can advance my bond, I think. Let's see. Now that I have unlocked the wizard, we need only study it. 7,200. In addition to stronger magic attacks and allied magic assaults, it learns buffs to strengthen synthesis skills.
なるほど。
Magic recovery. So it's still got magic recovery. Okay. Is it the same? Okay, so it's probably still the 1 MP, unfortunately.
なるほど。 なるほど。
It's only a couple of points in magic less than the mage to start with. What else do we have? Deals medium magic fire damage to one enemy. With medium magic ice damage. Medium magic electric. While attack, defense, or hit evasion are buffed, recover a significant amount of MP every turn. Interesting. Increases strength and hit rate of synthesis. Makara break. Negates one enemy's repel magic skill. That's a synthesis skill though, so it's not something I can do by myself. What do I need for that? Thief, baker, or merchant? Interesting. The wizard. This is the archetype you sense from Gallica's way of life. Its heroic embodiment is that of an adept scholar, a sorcerer who bends strong magic to their will and performs miracles in loyal service of their leader. 7,200 meg is required to channel the wizard for the first time.
頼んだ。
もちろん。
I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength greater still. If thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the mage. This is the power of the wizard's soul. By this new magic, I swear I will change the world. I shall continue to brave the path forward for all those who suffer in this land. Wizard archetype is awakened.
この技があれば
Alright. Now that I've done that, I can go talk to more.
あの場所へ
Why, that's a new archetype. Might I ask you for a demonstration? You've studied quite a number of archetypes. You may be the most adept research partner I've had. Aren't I like the only research partner you've had? I studied 15 different archetypes, thereby completing my assignment for more. 5 heroes Leaf of Light, and an increase in imagination. 4 points. Nice. Alright. Just now. No. Impossible. So?
どうした
Nothing. I just recalled some memories that are slightly unpleasant. Unpleasant memories? A memory of long ago. My time with a trusted comrade and his eventual betrayal, though I cannot even recall his face. I had deep trust in him, and so the wounds on my heart were equally so. Seems I never had an eye for people. But you do.
大丈夫
Don't you? Indeed, should I deny my better judgment now, it would cast doubt on you as well, and that is the last thing I want. I'm sorry, I find myself thinking in circles so often here, and kernels of doubt so easily grow to overshadow my mind entirely. For example, I believed I was conducting this research of my own volition, but is that the truth? Lately, I have felt that my research may actually be by another's will, that I only labored under their guidance. I was so happy to imagine my memories restored, but now I wonder if some things are best left forgotten. I won't betray you.
ありがとう
I believe you. No matter who I may be in the end, I would never want to betray you. My apologies. Didn't mean to let any bitterness slip out. Perhaps because I'm so unused to it these days. But I do so struggle with conversation. You truly are too kind to me. Thank you for being here. It means more than I can say. I can sense Moore's gratitude, trust, and dependence on me. This is a skill inheritance loss for the Seeker lineage to 3. More skills can now be inherited by the Seeker lineage in Academia due to the effects of Scion's merit. Mental weariness aside, we have further work to do. Your next task is to cultivate the heroic embodiment of the commander, the general. Oh, is that a advanced stage? If you haven't acquired the general yet, I suggest making a connection with the captain of the guard corps in the old castle town. Okay, so it is Barden. I'm sure this will prove to be a fine source of power, as well as further increase your royal virtues. Worth the trouble, I'd say.
重要な依頼だ
To nurture the strength I'll need to challenge Louis the Archmage, I should raise the general archetype to rank 15. This can be completed by anyone. Rank 6. 8 Heroes Leaf of Light and increases imagination. Okay. I would be happy if you could visit me again. You're all I believe in. 350 meg.
くつろいで言ってくれ
The love of a parent. Forgive me. Just trying to catch the tail of a passing memory. I don't recall much, but I have this feeling I often rebelled against my own father. I detest having anything forced upon me, my lifestyle included. I wanted to be free. Even if advised with the best of intentions, one's final course should be no one's decision but their own. Alright. Oh, right. Let's see what we got here. This looks like research documents about the Faker archetype. In times of yore, there lived heroes whose schemes and machinations shattered the status quo. Their souls together form the power of the Faker. Among them, the elite who longs for revolution, who combats society's rules with blasphemy and audacity, I dubbed the Trickster. The Faker archetype debilitates enemies and uses unique strategies to sow chaos and bring about drastic changes. It is unpredictable even to the wielder. Yeah, because it's all RNG. But trickery alone cannot produce consistent success in battle, nor is every foe a mark. Let no Faker forget this truth. So this archetype can weaken enemies by spreading chaos. It's not very strong, but it could be the secret to taking down the tough ones. Alright. Now, I wonder, does gardening take up time? Read the Oceania entry. The handwriting is hurried and haphazard. The old man had a hunch about the tomb northwest of Brylehaven. Wasn't there a cursed cemetery there? The one where the victims of that epidemic were buried? It says. If I'm around Brylehaven, I should keep an eye out for this cemetery in case there's a relic there. Okay. We have that culture chamber. Just take up time. The plant growing device Neuris invented. I should be able to plant something here. Next to the device, there are some seeds. If I plant these, maybe they'll grow. Hero's fruit seed. Okay. Hero's fruit seeds. I've heard these are really rare, and that adventurers have been taking them home for ages, trying to follow in the footsteps of heroes. We have some seeds. Why not plant them? They grow into... Oh, yeah, okay. They grow into something usable with some tending. So. It takes up time. Terrible. I wonder. If one of my upgrades with Neuris will remove that. Seedling synergy. This is the number of plants that can be harvested in the plant culture chamber by one. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm going to need to fight her, I think. Alright. I can increase courage, I can increase wisdom. Has he been sleeping up here? I'm on the wrong floor. What? Thought I saw something. So big. I guess he has. Okay. Interesting. I may need to go get a snack, and I may do that before I continue. Actually, where's Heisman? Where is he? The engine room?
さて
Where is he? What the hell? Did we leave him behind in Martyra or something? His bro. What the heck? I don't see him anywhere. Maybe I just didn't look hard enough. Is he up in that tent? That's why I can't find him? Oh. You can rest in the Gauntlet Runner's sleeping quarters. Time will pass, but your virtues won't improve at all. Small bed. Doesn't look very comfortable. Other things to do. So, probably going to need wisdom soon. But I haven't needed it since Brigida's quest. The initial one, so I should do that. First, we will cook. Stroll again?
よし。それにいいか。どうする？
so I got a fair bit of blessed water now. Dropped by a human. Consider selling. But is it like each party member brings their own recipes? Is how that works? We're supposed to get to Brylehaven. On Idle's Day? They're not gonna let me do any shopping though, are they? I'll have to see. I'm gonna go grab a snack and then we'll continue. Alright. I am back. Let me remove my BRB. Okay. So I'm going to level up my wisdom this time around, in hopes that I can get it up to level 4, or sorry, level 3 before I get to Brawlhaven. Take a look at the map. But it looks like there's probably... Oh, that's probably something that I'll get a drawing of. And perhaps that as well. In Nundo, a small village seated in a wetland, anecdotal evidence suggests it's mostly populated by poor migrants from other nearby regions. So this will probably be like something that we'll stop at briefly to draw a picture. This, I have no idea about this one. Perhaps a dungeon. Okay. So it's day 2 that we're, day 3, that we're going to have a battle with a rival, Gauntlet Runner. And I think it's going to be Katharina. And I think she's weak to magic of some kind. And I can't remember which kind. So it's going to be an interesting one. But she does strike. Okay. Weak to pierce. Could be good on that front. Oh. Man, I need more ranks with Gallica. Do I have... Are any of the ones that I have equipped weak to strike? Do I have any that are strong to strike? No, only weak. And I suppose the healer classes are weak to strike. Okay. Ironic since they do strike themselves as physical attacks.
本物の真髄を見せてやる。
Static book done. Nobody did that. Never mind. Alright. Hulkenberg.
Yeah.
Choji, you've come at the perfect moment. I was just thinking I'd ponder some battle strategies over my game board. An abstract game of military tactics, you see? Care to indulge me in a round? Playing a game with Hulkenberg will raise my wisdom. Seems kind of fun, doesn't it? How about playing a game? Yeah, sure. Then let us begin. I shall give and expect no quarter, shall we? My responses affect my increases. If that's how you plan to make your advance, then... I can't make any more moves. That's the match. My, I learned quite a bit from that match. I believe we would both benefit from continued practice. This game affords me the opportunity to visualize strategies all on my own. What if an enemy came at me from such an angle? How would I retaliate? So on and so forth.
私は
I once failed in my duty to protect His Highness the Prince. At that time, I was but a novice, a new addition to the Royal Guard. I lacked the experience needed to properly assume the role. 'Tis for that reason that I now train both my body and mind so thoroughly, as I have vowed to never let such a thing occur once again. Your dedication is impressive.
Yeah.
Perhaps, but 'twould be more accurate to say that I am trying to attain perfection, rather than implying I have already achieved it. That said, 'tis quite the pleasure to speak so freely with you. I find comfort in knowing that I may share my feelings with a compatriot. If we find success in this endeavor and create a country where all can truly live equally, I hope to serve as a knight captain, passing down what knowledge I can to a new generation. I will speak not just of tactics, but of all my experiences on this journey, my victories, and of course my failures too. And in doing so, I would see the Royal Guards elevated to new heights, I hope. more hours. Okay. It's a great plan. I'm on board. Well, should such a starry-eyed wish come true, I shall tell them much of you, our captain. Such a position is certainly not one most could adapt to, much less succeed in, given the circumstances of our fight. And I must say, you wear the role well. 'Tis hard to believe it's your first foray into such responsibility. Perhaps you've a natural talent for it. Though to call it talent is a disservice. No, whatever higher calling you have, I can only be as I am now because of you. New honor. Praise from a knight is quite an honor. It was you and Gallica that set the cogs of this journey in motion. I think there's some significance to you being the captain, in my humble opinion. You have my gratitude. After crossing proverbial swords with you, I feel that I am one step closer to realizing my dream. Felt my wisdom grow after listening to Hulkenberg's advice. 4 points, good. Now then, shall we continue our discussion on tactics? There were some blunders you can avoid next time. For example, when a piece moves here, you should... Hulkenberg and I dueled on the board for a while. Gained a fair bit of mag from that.
マルティラを出立した一行が沈む夕日を見送った頃、凱旋者は木々が生い茂る地へとたどり着く。生ける者たちは日が落ちる前に過ぎ去り、辺りには静寂だけが広がっている。始まったばかりの旅路への期待を胸に。
Alright. Hey, have you heard? There's a bath cask on the back deck now. I've heard enough winging about not being able to bathe, so I whipped something up. It's not elegant, but it'll do the job. No doubt it would shake too much to use while traveling, but it should be lovely to enjoy a soak when we're stopped. I've heard that in certain regions, fruits and grasses are added into bathwater to relieve exhaustion and strengthen the body. Should you encounter such items, perhaps you ought to consider a purchase. Nice to near us, you can now use the bath cask on the back deck. Not only can you acquire mag by using it, but you can also add various bath salts to the water to improve your abilities. You've got 3 more days on the road. I can tell you're feeling stronger these days, but it's still too dangerous to go outside at night. Meter moth. First the sand flash business. Next the salty sea breeze. I see I'll have to take some extra care with the drive maintenance. Well, don't you look intrigued. But you needn't fret, lad. Just leave this one to me. This part's the most fun. Maintenance is where the real fun. Okay. You say so, bud. Giant worm meat, great. Only Hulkenberg knows how to cook that. I'll go call her. I've considered this topic for quite a while. Is it not true that meat tastes better when consumed by the mouthful rather than via tiny, polite little bites? It's my preferred method, as you can luxuriate in its full texture while increasing one's jaw strength. The logic behind cutting meat into small pieces eludes me. I prefer only the most restrained application of seasoning as well. It's best to let the ingredients' natural flavors thrive. Animals must forfeit their lives to sate our hunger, then the least we can do to honor them is to taste the full glory of their sacrifice. I started preparing food with Hulkenberg, making sure to follow her minimalist methods with the ingredients. Chose prime ingredients on this day. I dare say this meal will be quite exquisite when it is complete. pleasing aroma, is it not? That indescribable acridity belies the dish's depth. Okay. It's so novel and unique. I've never tasted anything like this, and I may never again. The critical meatballs are complete. An enchanting aroma, is it not? Thanks to speed cooking, I cooked without time passing. Perfect. Aha. Oh, it's imagination with everybody, I see. At nighttime, any time that you spend with your allies is imagination. I'm assuming this takes up time. Because it would be very powerful if it doesn't. The bath cask. I hear from near us, apparently we can either enter as is or make it even better by putting something into the hot water first. If you put in something that smells good, I bet it'll feel nice. Yeah, it takes time. Leisurely soak in here should relieve fatigue and anxiety in my mind and body. Might even get some mag as well. No. My royal virtues are far too important to waste time on that. It's a shame that I can't teleport to town at night. They give me so many more options for what to do.
さて
ねえねえ
Bragging about the watchtower. Never increased my imagination with Heisman, so we shall do that for tonight. Hello there. I've got altogether too much time on my hands. Let's say we take a little rest and talk a moment. No trace of enemies around by my eyes. Peaceful for now, which means we get to have a little break. By recalling the past and planning for the future with Heisme, maybe I can hone my imagination. Should I spend time talking with Heisme? Sure. Goodness. Time to bid farewell to Martira, isn't it? I can't help but feel a connection to that place. The village from which I originally hail is not far from Martira. The air there agrees with my skin more than Grand Trad's. Nice and quiet.
そうだな。
Yes, on this subject in particular, we are in full agreement. Speaking of which, where is your hometown? I've heard before that you received this mission from the hidden village where His Highness the Prince resides. Ah, right. My apologies. I didn't mean to ask with such carelessness. Your tribe faces even harsher prejudice than the Yuji. I'll not pry if you'd rather not discuss it. There are none alive who wouldn't want to forget certain aspects of their past, myself included. But if that is truly the case, then perhaps it's not one's past that defines their character, but what they do in the present and the future. If we were all to face the future together, then perhaps someday we could find ourselves living in a world resembling the one from that novel you carry. I felt my imagination grow as Heisme and I discussed the challenges still ahead of us.
よし。
I'm glad to have such an opportunity to converse. If a good night's rest evades you, then I will keep you company in its stead. Heisme and I talked for a while.
神王が決する日にまた一日近づく。
We'll arrive in the Ocean City the day after tomorrow. Heisme, you've erected a tent up above, haven't you? You take care that you don't get carried off by the wind. I'm confident it will take more than that to pull the tent apart, though I suppose some caution is warranted. Worst case scenario, you've got wings. You could just fly back to us, no? My young friend, where did you hear Yuji are capable of flight? I hate to disappoint, but they're rather more for gliding. In 2 days, we'll be in Fort Brilehaven. You've really gotten used to all this traveling, don't you think? I don't know. More ingredients. Take care of my daily chores. Wait, is he just gonna sleep during the day every time? Is the nighttime the only time I can talk to him? Oh, there he is. Shaping up to be such a pleasant morning until I was forced awake. If you're tired, you should sleep. Simple as that. No sense defying the natural order of things. Having such a pleasant sleep. Forget it. Nothing to do with him right now. Cooking. That a dish from Heisman's home village? I'll go get him. Magical bread. You may cut as many corners as you like in cooking. However, we do not cook merely to fill our bellies. No, we cook to partake of a good meal. You mustn't neglect learning how to achieve that end. The quality of your result will directly reflect the focus you put into the process. Training with a blade is not so different. Followed Heisman's lead and began kneading the flour into dough. Once the dough is satisfactory, throw your weight into stretching it. Your foot goes forward like this. Etch this into your memory. Though my sweat tells of a battle hard fought, our final trial yet awaits. Calm your mind and strike to remove it with no less than perfect timing. Okay. Amazing, we made springy and delicious looking bread. I present to you a taste of my hometown with this magical bread. Our efforts shall make it all the more delicious, so be sure to savor it. All right. Are we going to get there when it's stormy?
野営地だね。ああ、そこね。
Through the power of the archetypes, I can hear the voices of past heroes' souls. As of yet, thou art unrefined, one who has but begun to walk in the light. In the time to come, we shall judge if thou art a worthy vessel for our power. To become the true king of this land, thou must draw strength from all resources at thy disposal and grow thy strength along with the souls of heroes thou hast gathered. I know we stole a little bit of the spotlight, but remember, the purpose of all this is to break the prince's curse. Probably need Imagination 3 soon anyways. Wisdom I'm definitely going to need.
Yeah.
Good, you come at the perfect moment. I was just thinking I'd ponder some battle strategies over my game board. An abstract game of military tactics, you see. Care to indulge me in a round? Sure. Then let us begin. I shall give and expect no quarter. Considering the current flow of the battle. It was an even battle, but within the span of one turn I suddenly found myself cornered. Come now, 'tis too early in the battle for so sullen an expression. If your foe mobilizes a large force, then surely an opening may be found. Your enemies marshal their full might to breach your defenses, all whilst leaving their own base wide open. How do you respond? Full-scale counterattack.
そうか。
Ah! I got burned on that one.
Yes.
行く手に見えてきたのは背景だが。
Okay. Bro. Okay.
いや、
Trying to say skill. Need all those stat points. I don't know how forgiving this game is going to be with time.
Yeah. よし。そうだな。どうするか。
それなら
Simultaneously attack the enemy's base while maintaining my own guard.
うむ。
It would be quite the challenge to fight my pieces face to face, but the situation is simply unavoidable if you want to capitalize on the opportunity to seize the enemy's stronghold. Pointed out an effective move. I feel like my wisdom has improved. Okay.
Yes.
I don't know if the rest of this trip will be enough time to increase my wisdom. You understand now? If so, show me with your next move. This is Nurus. I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
行く手に見えてきたのは廃墟と化した町。かつてマグラ結晶の採掘で栄えた出稼ぎ人たちの町だ。血気盛んな鉱石掘りたちが国中から集い、最盛期にはブライハーベンに匹敵する人口を要していた。だが強すぎるマグラは皮肉にも人間を呼び寄せ、あまたの悲劇を経て結晶の光だけが怪しく残る無人街となった。掘り残された鉱石を狙う盗掘者たちは今も後を絶たない。だが皆なぜか一様に震えながら手ぶらで逃げ帰るという。
That was quite a large city. It's a truly harrowing sight. Look at all those crystals. Simply coming here is enough to wound the soul. A chill settles into my very bones as I consider what could have occurred here. Something wrong, lad? Did the gauntlet runner get the best of your stomach again? No, sorry, I was just reminded of something unpleasant. Are you okay?
大丈夫?
Yeah, sorry to cause you any concern. I know what destroyed this village. I've no doubt about it. This is the work of a human. Indeed, the scars left upon this place differ from the traces left behind by monster attacks or acts of war. Right. I don't know if the magla crystals are what attracted the humans here or if the attack caused them. But my hometown will eventually... Troll. I'll make no assumptions about what runs through your mind, but I would ask you to recall the time when we cut down the human at the castle and saved all those lives within. Do not allow your thoughts to dwell on negativity. The day will come when both this place and your homeland will flourish once again. Yes, I suppose you're right. I feel like coming face to face with the cruel decline of the village has deepened my wisdom in its own way. Nice. So I will hit the next level, I guess. With one more game of chess with Hulkenberg. My stomach sends notice that our next meal is overdue. Why don't we head back? So I guess Nearest can read the room when he wants to, huh? Let's put this place behind us. By the by, I made another drawing. This picture will bring viewers no joy, but it is an important sight to document nonetheless. City Ruins drawing. I'll take the drawing with me to ensure I never forget what happened here.
地平に太陽が沈む頃、凱旋者は木々がうっそうと茂る深い地へとたどり着く。凱旋者からあふれる明かりだけが一行を暖かく包んでいる。
Tomorrow? Battle. Unavoidable battle. Day after tomorrow, we'll be in a real maritime city. I bet we'll be able to see the ocean soon. First time for both of us. City Ruins, a ruin north of Brylehaven. Once a flourishing settlement full of migrant workers come to mine the vast veins of Megla crystals nearby. However, dense as the Megla was, it soon attracted monsters and humans to the area. The workers fled for their lives, leaving the city an empty and ragged husk. There are occasional hopefuls who still risk expeditions to mine the crystal, but it is never long before they return home empty-handed and shaking. If they return at all, I assume. Meter mob. Apologies, I shouldn't speak so. It's just as Hazemay says, I'm too pessimistic. It's a bad habit. Let's cook. More bread.
Sate.
Heard that you mean to cook with dough today. In that case, you were right to summon me. Dough is a most delicate ingredient, and those who lack experience often go afoul of it. But you are in luck today, lad, for I was raised in the grain belt, and our dough shall rise to my standards. Followed Hazemay's lead and began kneading the flour into dough. Allow me to demonstrate the proper technique, like this and that. Ha! Why do you idle? Come, show me your conviction. This is no time to rest. Should we err in either time or heat, all our efforts thus far will be for naught. Wow, we made the fluffiest bread I've ever seen. I present to you a taste of my hometown with this benevolent bread. Prepare yourself. You are not ready. Where's Hulkenberg?
さて
Oh, there she is. I can increase my imagination with her. I don't think I will hit the next level, though. Before we get to Brylehaven.
Yeah.
Ah, well met. I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. I was very taken with the sandworm dish. It is incredible that pairing the unique ingredients of Martira with Port City spices could result in something so divine. When two dissimilar things that would never meet cross paths, an unexpected synergy can occur. Put that way, could not the same be said of our powers? You might be right. I knew you'd understand, as only one who has eaten of the same sandworm dish could. You know how sometimes when the powers within us resonate together, they can erupt into a move we'd never have conceived of prior? Perhaps the interweaving of these various diverse powers is what we'd call a miracle. The hero kings of yore fought alone and were ultimately beaten. I feel the possibilities available to us as we fight together far outstrip theirs. Choosing to engage with the unknown when you encounter it can bring about the power to change the world. Now, I'm really looking forward to the next city. Valkenberg and I talked about things to come.
Yes.
My imagination has increased. Dude, the imagination increase is so slow. It's getting late, but not unmanageably so. What say you? Shall we stay up a while longer? Metals Day.
Oh.
Ah, the salty yet strangely refreshing aroma of seawater is already upon us. At this rate, we should reach Brylehaven by tomorrow. Seawater? I thought so. The air feels a lot more clammy, so I assumed that's what it was. And so, we put the forest behind us at long last. That must mean we've already ventured beyond where that cliff collapsed, barring passage. It would seem it was fixed without a trace of its ruin. And speaking of ruin, near us, do remember that we are relying on you for safe passage the rest of the way. Tomorrow, we should be able to see the ocean. Nearest said the waters around Brylehaven are kind of strange. I'm curious what he meant by that. Strange. I'm curious too. Nobody is in here. Where is everybody? Oh. The first time I've seen her in here. Playing her game. Sounds like the wind's changed. A sure sign we're nearing the ocean. Nothing like a stiff drink in the afternoon with the sounds of nature in your ears. You ought to join me sometime. Once you're grown, of course. Trying to say I'm not old enough to drink. No sugar and briny salt. Let's see, what time is it? Okay, I'm going to take a break for about an hour, and then I will be back.